Hey everyone, it's Lori from Scraps by Sissy. How is your week going? Seems like it's been forever since I've been here, which it kind of has. Chloe, go lay down. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen in here today, but it's been so long. Oh my goodness. Here I'm trying to get over to my Facebook page on my laptop so I can see everybody. So let's see, and happy Veterans Day to everybody. Thank you to all the people who have served. Let's see, I'm trying to get this to blow up here. Here we go. Come on, there we go. Technology and me is not one-on-one here. So while we wait for everybody to come on, and when you do, please make sure you say hi. If I don't acknowledge you right away, please don't take it personal. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing because it's kind of hard to stamp and, it's like that whole, hi Beth, it's like that whole walking and chewing gum thing. Ugh. So since we're waiting, I wanted to share with you, so last week was my fall retreat. I wanted you to see what everybody got. So this was the bag that everybody received. It's holding all the goodies in here. Let's see. Trying to make sure I'm seeing everything. Looks like my video froze. Did it freeze for you guys? Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, this is the bag everybody received. And they got their goodie bag, which included products to complete a 2-page spread, and there's lots more leftovers. They got a half a package of the cottage gingham paper. Go lay down. And let's see, what else did they, and they got product to complete 5 cards, and I'll show you what that was. They got this cute little pen because, after all, it's fall leaves. Or time for fall leaves. Let me set this aside for a minute. The best part was all the pillow gifts they got. So everybody got one of these, temporary, throwaway coffee cup with this cute little koozie that has the date on it. It says, "Get crafty." They got their little name tags, kind of sit like that where they were sitting. And they got this little bucket that has some chocolates in it because you can't craft and not have chocolate. And they got this little bag. These were the add-ons to the September paper pumpkin, and we stamped on there. Got their little thank you card and some more handmade chocolates. They're chocolate peanut butter and vanilla. When I made these, I was trying to get the whole green and orange for the fall leaves. Note to self, when you're melting green and orange meltables together, don't stir them completely. Otherwise, you come up with a very unappetizing color, if you get my drift. And the last pillow gift they got was this. I don't see, is there a shine? Okay, I'll hold this up. It's just a little door hanger, and it says, "Some people just make life better." Aren't those cute? And you can hang that in their craft room. And then I'll show you the 2 layouts that I had designed for them to create. There was this one. Let's see, hope there's not a lot of shine on here. And it's using the Blushing Bride gingham. And they also got a sheet of the 6x6 red glimmer and 6x6 white glimmer. Isn't that adorable? And then this Christmas layout, this one was my favorite. Make sure I hold it right side up. And that's just using a piece of the black cardstock and some of the gingham DSP and some of our snowflakes. Red cardstock. Isn't that a beautiful layout? I fell in love with this after I got done with it. So those are the 2 layouts, and I'll show you the 5 cards they made. They made this one. Isn't that pretty? There's the inside. I'm not showing you the envelopes primarily because they decorated the envelopes with their designer series paper. This one, simple and elegant, I think. Then this one. Isn't that pretty? I just love that glimmer paper. There's the inside of that one. And then they created this one. Isn't that pretty? So farmhouse-ish. And then how can you not play with the Scotty dog? He's just so stinking cute. So now I'll show you what we're going to do today. Let me see what we got going on over here. Why is this not going away? There we go. Hi, Stacy. Oh, I'm glad you felt like you were spoiled because that was the whole intention. So for today's Christmas card class, we're going to create some of those cards and one that I redesigned. So I'll show you the difference. So we're going to make the Scotty dog and we're going to make the farmhouse looking card. This is the one that they created with all of the product in their goodie bag. This is what we're going to do today. Same card, just using different paper and the glimmer paper. It's from the glimmer paper pack in the mini catalog in Evening Evergreen. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just fell in love with this when I put this together. I wanted something different because these are the 3 cards we're going to be making on Sunday at the Christmas card class. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, but that's the cards we're going to make. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is actually a Christmas card class. If you'd like to get this project delivered to your door for free, you'll get product to make 6 cards, 2 of each of these designs with envelopes. You'll get it for free by placing a $40 order using this host code. And I have the link in today's blog post. And that's that. So let's get started. Let's see what we can do here. See how much trouble we can get into. Because you never know with me, the way things have been. Since it's been so long, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. So all I can say is hold on. And you know what? It looks like my project packets aren't even in here. See, we're off to a good start. Hang on just a second. Oh, goodness gracious. I had them right next to the bag and I didn't even pick it up. So let's start with the farmhouse one first. So the base is in Smoky Slate and it's just a basic card. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Fold that in half, just like that. Let's set this aside. And you'll see what we're going to do with that in a minute. Set my sample out here so I make sure I make it correctly. And I actually have 2 envelopes here so that I can stamp my sample for Sunday's class. I am not going to be using the seasonal sequins for today's card. I'm going to use the red rhinestones. Okay, so we have a piece of the gray gingham and we're going to add adhesive to the back and add our ribbon. And I'm just going to tuck one end of that adhesive ribbon into the adhesive. And see, it's already cut with the little what do you call it? I was going to say a V. It's not a V. Just the little angle cut there. You just want it sitting right almost to the end of the piece. Just like that. I'm going to add a couple of mini glue dots so it stays put and doesn't slide around while we add everything else. Get out my take your pick tool. I'm going to add a couple of mini glue dots. This is left over from one of my paper pumpkin kits. Best way to collect your mini glue dots because they always add way more than we need. which, by the way, the new subscription period for Paper Pumpkin for the December kit starts today. And it's all about little gift cards. So, oops, okay, so let's glue this guy down like this. Like so. Told you it was going to be kind of a wingding day. There we go. Let's get it on here, Lori. Just like so. Okay, so I've got my 2 mini glue dots there, and I'm just going to press this down so everything stays in place. Perfect. Okay, now the stamp set we're using is from the new Festive and Framed. And we're going to use the May This Season, let's see, May This Season Be Filled with Peace and Joy. All right, Lori, let's get with it here. I should have mounted them on the blocks, but I didn't want so many blocks. All right, so we're going to use basic gray ink for this, and it's in my bag. And we're just going to stamp. You gotta put it on the block straight. There we go. I'm going to stamp it right on this piece of basic white that was die cut with one of the deckled rectangles. Love that set of dies. There we go. I'll rinse him off. There we go. And we'll put him back in there. And then we're just going to add him with some adhesive to the deckled rectangle that just hit the floor. There we go. Someday I may figure out how to do this standing up, right? Probably not. Okay, I want to add some dimensionals to this. Let's see. Looks like I got just minis here, so let's do this. I rated my stash for when I was packing my stuff to take to my retreat. So it's okay. We use up all of our dimensionals. This is a perfect way to do that. Okay, so we'll set him there. And now we're going to add some of the red rhinestones. See, when I have classes that are product-based for people like the retreat, I usually just include one style of embellishment in their bag. But when it's a class here in the studio, I usually have multiples so that, because I set them at 2 different tables, and that way each bag gets a different one and they can see all the different stuff we have in the catalog. Works out very well. Okay, let's put this guy away. This is making me nervous. I am going to use the bow punch. Did I bring it out? Yeah. And we're going to add this little guy in white. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp the red, and we're going to punch both. There we go. And then we're going to use them. So the red one's going to go on the inside layer. Set him aside. Now, I want to get some smaller mini glue dots. And then we'll attach those guys together and add them to the card front. So we're just going to add our little mini glue dot here. Add him to the top of the flower like that. We're going to add another one up here to attach him to the card front. Let's put one more. I thought maybe I did. That guy's got a broken leaf. Let's punch another one. Poor guy. Oh, I punched him right into something else. That's okay. There we go. Set him aside. And we'll add him to one that doesn't have a broken leaf. There we go. And then add this guy here. Bring him down so that you can see the words, just like that. Isn't that pretty? The red rhinestones, I think, go much better than the seasonal, only because the color is more, well, it's all real red. Okay, so let's stamp the inside. And we're going to use, let's see, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which is right here. It's hard to read them upside down in the light. Reading your comments here. That was a fun bag. It really was. That'll be the last time that I use that style of bag. My next ones are going to be more canvasy, not so polyester-ish. Only because when I went to iron on all that stuff, I had a tough time with the polyester. Okay, so now we're going to take this guy. We're going to add some more of those mini glue dots. Add them to the flowers. And put him on the inside so we have some bling on the inside, and it brings the outside of the card to the inside. Look at all these little dimensional mini glue dot backings. I know Chloe will be bringing some into the house. Okay, put him on there, glue this to the inside like so. Okay, so our card is done. What did I use on the inside? From Our Home to Yours. That's right, because I wanted that on the envelope. And that is right here. Since this is a different class, I thought this would be a good way to decorate the envelope. Stamping that on there, and it's a perfect sentiment for your envelope. There. Yep. I like that. Okay, I love this set. This set is on a While Supplies Last status, and it coordinates with the Fitting Florets bundle. I have all of the item numbers listed in today's blog post. Okay, so card number 1 is done. Set him aside. And we'll clean this up a little bit. We'll save him for something else. Okay? And now the next one we're going to do is the Scotty dog. And he is right here. Little secret to everybody that was at the retreat. When I went to prep for this class, I was completely out of thick basic white, which is what the card base was supposed to be. So if anybody noticed there was a difference in their card bases, that's why. That's what happens when you get in a hurry. So we'll set him out here so we can see what's going on. And we're just going to add this piece of Designer Series paper. It's a 2 by 5.5 inch piece. And that black, white, and red is just so stunning to me. Okay, going to add our gingham to our scalloped rectangle. And then going to add him with more dimensionals. Again, the backing part of it, or the edging part of the dimensionals works perfectly for this. In fact, we're going to cut this right in half. We're being frugal, can you tell? Till I get over there and restash my stash. Is that a word, restash? Probably not. You know how it is when I'm filming. I lose all sense of complete English sentences. Okay, so we'll drop that. We'll put him on the front, like so. We're going to stamp our sentiment, and it's using the Memento ink pad. Let's put these aside. And let's see. There's a Memento ink pad. And then our little Scotty stamp set. May your days be furry and bright. What a cute saying. Okay, so let's get my favorite block that I had to buy another kit since I lost one of them. I need to get a tracking device on this one. Okay, so may your days be furry and bright. I'm going to use my Pierce mat since this is a photopolymer. And I don't have another label in my kit in case it's not beautiful. Alright, there we go. I think it's a little crooked. Oh well, it's handmade. Alright, so he's done. We'll set him aside to dry a little bit more. And I have this little scrap so that I can punch my Scotty. He's so cute. Now if I could talk Stampin' Up! Into creating a Pomeranian punch, I'd be all over that. Ah, bless her heart. Okay, so now we're going to punch out a bow. Oh, that one's kind of mangled. Let's get him over here. The little punches work great on the little bitty spaces you have left on your glimmer paper. Okay, put him away. Going to add him with another mini glue dot to our Scotty dog. And, oh, he's just too darn cute. Alright, now we'll add him with dimensionals. Let's see what we got here. Come on. There we go. We'll put one there. One there. Let's put one in the middle just so he doesn't sink. There we go. Add him. My desk is a mess. Shocking, I know. We'll put him up here. We'll add our sentiment. Again, those end pieces work great. Where's my scissors? If your desk wasn't a mess, Lori, you'd be able to find those scissors. Here they are. Just cut a little piece off here. Pull him off. Oops. Guess I better use that little mini one over here. Okay. Pull that off. My laptop isn't scrolling, so I don't know if there's any other comments on there or not. So we're just going to set him right here. And then I'll add, you know what, the red ones are here. We're going to add the red ones. Add them here. And here. We do need one of the, you know what, I have, oh, you know what I have in here, I think? No, I took them out. Alright, we're going to double up on these things. Let's see, do I have them out? Yes, I do. Still need to put a white one on that bow. I know most people would leave it the way it is, but you know me and my bling. Okay, so there we go. Oh man, this guy's crooked here. Wonder who's going to get this card. All right, let's stamp the inside and the envelope, and we will be done. We're going to add our little Scotty guy. Watch this. I'm going to stamp him on. Put him over there. We're going to stamp him on the envelope. Just kind of peeking. I need a scrap. I don't want to stamp on my... It's going to be just like that. So he's peeking around the corner on your envelope. Gosh, he's so cute. Yeah, they definitely need to make a Pomeranian punch. Absolutely. Better sandbox that idea, huh? Okay, so that guy's done. Let's put him away. We'll stamp the sentiment, and then we can move on to our third one. I'm just going to put Merry Christmas. Sweet and simple. Oh, I brought the red ink out, and I'll show you why here in a second. Stamp our Merry Christmas. Just like that. Now, I want to get the ribbon out of this. We'll put it on my block. Probably should use the bigger one. I didn't put that in there. That's okay. I'm just going to stamp this across the bottom. Let's bring this guy over. Set him there. Beautiful. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. We're done with the black ink and the red ink, so we'll put them away. Try and clean up a little bit. Sheesh, what a mess. And then we'll make that beautiful green card. So there we go with that. Isn't that pretty? He's so cute. I can't stand it. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. In this one, we're going to use the Brightest Glow stamp set. This is one that has a coordinating die set. But I did not get the die set. It just didn't appeal to me. I don't know why. I'm just strange that way. So we're going to use a piece of soft succulent for the card base. And this is a piece of the Fitting Florets DSP. We're going to color those berries with my Wink Stella. Because, you know, you just never have enough shimmer. I think it's a rule stamping that you don't clean up until you're finished. Yeah, not for a while. We're going to go with that, Beth. It is a good rule. So I'm just going to come through and I'm going to color these white berries. And you probably can't see it on camera, but I just want to give the berries some shimmer. And you can see it more in person. I might be able to show you here in a second. Let's get these all colored in. Now, granted, some of them are going to get covered up with my sentiment, but that's okay. Okay. So, can you see the shimmer? I don't know if you can see it or not. I think this is an older Wink Stella too. Time to replace. You know how we are when we get older. All right, how's that? Can you see the shimmer now? Hope so. Okay, we're done with him. Oh, no, we aren't. I have the little piece for the inside. It needs some shimmer on those berries. Here we go. Okay, that's done. Now, I have one envelope for this, but that's okay. So this guy's going to get glued to a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white. Just like this. Now, Evening Evergreen is one of the 21-23 in colors that will be retiring at the end of April. So if you have this color and you don't have a re-inker, it would behoove you to start thinking about getting those now, because once the retired list hits in March-ish, I guess, maybe April, those re-inkers go fast. Okay, same with the soft succulent. Okay, there's that. Now, I need a piece of black ink on my hands. I have a little bit. All right, I'm going to use one of our retired circle punches. Don't tell anybody. But I love my circle punches. We're going to stamp our sentiment, hoping Christmas, where'd it go? Hoping Christmas, your Christmas shines bright with the love of family and friends. Okay. Need another block. And we're going to stamp that in Evening Evergreen. and then we're going to punch it out. You know, with the studio getting so cold, sometimes the ink doesn't really want to work. Okay. I don't like that one. I got a big piece so I can go elsewhere. There we go. Much better. Okay. Set him aside. I'm just going to close him up, as I know what I'll do. So I'm going to punch this. And then we're going to add it to a piece of that Evening Evergreen Glimmer. We're going to punch the decorative circle. I think this is about a 2.5 inch circle, somewhere around there. Close him up. Now, since this is glimmer paper, we're going to use mini glue dots to add our circle to the glimmer paper, because mini glue dots seem to hold better on the glimmer. I don't know why. Just a different kind of sticky. Okay. We'll add him right about there. And we're going to add him with more dimensionals. I know, shocking. And let's cut another end off here. Snip it right there. Put one there. And one right there. Ugh, what a mess. Now, we'll add him. Let's put him over here. There's not so many berries over there. Set him off to the side. And we're going to add some of those beautiful 2123 opal rounds. Did I put them up here? I'm just a hot mess today. Holy cow. I know I had them out. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Nope, that's not them. I told you this was going to be quite the ride, didn't I? Okay, so here we go. You could, you could use the soft succulent, but I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I just love this color, this Evening Evergreen. I'm going to be sad when it goes away. Okay, so for the inside, we're going to add this little 1/2 inch by 3 3/4 inch strip of Designer Series paper. I'm going to add him at the bottom. Okay, the inside sentiment, we're going to put, "May the peace of the season light your world, and may your new year be the brightest." Isn't that a beautiful sentiment? Oh. All right. Oh. Got to get a stamp out before you put it away, Laura. It's kind of the way it works. Bless her heart. I told you. All right, so we're going to stick this on. Stamp this. Stamp him right. Ooh. Now, having the stamp on an angle like that, you can really see where you're, centered a little bit more. I like that idea. Okay, let's add him to the inside of the card. And just like that. And then our Merry Christmas. Isn't that a beautiful font for that sentiment? I'm going to use the Merry Christmas. Set him on here. I like the cursive with the printing together. Set that right. Oh, that's so pretty. Stampin' Up! Really makes it easy for us to look like we know what we're doing, you know what I mean? I am perfect proof of that. Okay, let me clean up a little bit. We're done. You can see what we put together here. All right, there is our evening evergreen card. We have a mess down here. Oh, both envelopes. Our Scotty card and our farmhouse card. So what do you think? Aren't those fun and easy? Oh, I just love them. All right. Well, if you want to get your project packets to make 6 cards, 2 of the 3 designs with envelopes, just place a $40 order using that host code, and I will ship them out to you. You have until Sunday evening at 6 p.m. to place your order, and then on Monday I will process your project packets and get them out in the mail to you. Thank you so much for spending time with this hot mess that I am today. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and it is Veterans Day, so thank you to all the vets out there. Have a great day. Bye.